Hey, welcome back to one of my mini trainings. Today I'm asking the question, are you solving the right problem? In other words, does your course solve the problem that your audience needs right now? For those of you who haven't met me, I'm Renee Koster. I'm a learning design strategist. I have a background in anthropology and education, and I've worked with students from toddlers all the way through adults, and now I help creative female entrepreneurs take all of those brilliant, amazing ideas and turn them into something to share with their audience so they can help and serve more people. So today, do you know what your audience needs solved right now? It is so easy to create a course based on what we think our audience needs, but here's the truth. The most effective courses solve the challenge your learner is already aware of, not the one you're excited to teach. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again and again. We are not our learner. So we have to remember that when we decide to create a course, it needs to be needed, and it needs to be needed at the moment that we are sharing it. What we want to teach and what we think our audience needs is not always what they need right now. It's not what they're excited to solve right now. And we need to make sure that we understand that and know what that challenge is when we design our course. So I have some actions for you today. Jot down 3 challenges your audience faces before working with you. So if you're already working with clients, think about when you talk to your clients the very first time. When you talk to your clients for the first time, on that discovery call or in the DMs, what is it that they're saying they need help with? Jot 3 of those ideas down. Double check. Does your course or workshop challenge help solve one of those? It does not need to solve all 3 of those. It probably shouldn't, especially if there's a big gap in between them. Just one. Does the course, workshop, challenge, webinar, whatever it is you're thinking about right now, does it address one of those 3 challenges? Bonus action. Go ask your audience and fact check yourself. Use a poll, a question box, a quick DM conversation to confirm that you're on the right track. It could look like, what's the top concern that you're facing right now? 1, 2, or 3. Or if you're in the DMs, hey, when you first entered my space, what was it that was weighing on your mind? Easy questions like that. Make it easy for yourself and your audience. And remember that a little clarity now with your course or workshop design means that later on you are going to have a course that really connects, sells, and gets the results for your audience that you want them to get. So let me tell you what I mean by that with a quick story, because this happens all the time, and I have a great example of why checking in with your audience is so important. So Jane, she's a social media expert. She works with entrepreneurs to help them build connection and engagement through authentic content. When I first met Jane, she was building a course. She was really excited about it. The whole thing was built around the idea that her clients don't know how to speak to her, or not to her, to their audience. So she was creating templates, strategies, caption frameworks, all the things. She was setting them up so beautifully. But when she started getting feedback, she ran a beta test. There was something interesting that happened. The problem wasn't the how, it was the who. Her audience didn't know who they were showing up as. they had trouble finding their authentic selves, and therefore couldn't take advantage of all of those beautiful resources and prompts that she was giving them, because it was a step too far ahead. The course that she had set up, they're going to need. But at the moment she was creating it, it was one step too far. She needed to step back and look first at how to help them find their authentic voice. So she took a step back, reworked her course, added exercises to help people define their voice, explore their values, uncover what they really wanted to say. And that one shift changed everything. When she finally got that out, re-engaged some of the beta testers, came back and looked at the revised course, engagement shot up. Clients said things like, "This finally feels like me." So here's the takeaway. If your course isn't connecting yet, ask yourself, am I solving the real problem, or just the one I can most easily see from where I'm standing? And this is where You Are Not Your Learner comes in. If you're not sure, go ask. Seriously, take that poll, or share a poll. Get into some DMs, a simple question post. Leave it open-ended if you want. But that one reality check might be the key to building something that actually lands with your audience. So what can you do with this today? Take 5 minutes, write down 3 challenges your audience has before working with you. Then ask, is this course really speaking to one of those challenges? Just one. And if you're not sure, if you're just starting out, if your course is your first thing that you're putting out there, and you haven't had a big selection of clients to think about yet, go ask your audience. You never know, you might find your Jane moment. And this kind of clarity isn't just going to make your course better, it's going to make your marketing easier. It's going to make your message stronger, and your audience is going to be so excited to learn from you. So I'm going to wrap it up there. If this brought up any questions or aha moments, drop them in the comments or DM me. I would love to hear how this lands for you. And in the meantime, happy designing.